Hello, everybody, and welcome to the third Women Inspiration mini-series. My name is Lakshmi Rajaram, and I am honored to have a guest join us today who was born and raised in Jalandhar, Punjab. And there's so many interesting things about her. She moved here 21 years ago. She is a woman entrepreneur. She is a mom. And interestingly, she has 3 master's degrees. So before I share further, let me introduce Sapna Puri to today's Women Inspiration series. Hello, Sapna. Welcome. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Great. Welcome to the program, Sapna. So honored and so glad to have you join us. And in the introduction, I was just sharing a little bit about you. And I figured, let's just get down and talk to you about it because there's so many interesting things that you have shared with me. And I would like our viewers, especially our women in the Manani group, to get to know you more. You, according to me, are a woman of substance. So I would love for you to share more with us about yourself. So welcome to the program, Sapna.
Thank you.
So in the introduction, I said that you have 3 master's degrees, and that's pretty uncommon. So can you share a little bit about what those degrees are and how come you have 3 degrees?
Yes, definitely. So before getting married, when I was finishing up my college in India, I had master's in business administration. So finished that degree and right away got married, came over here and had my first one. After that, I wanted to get back to the workforce, but wanted to do something else with it too. So went back to school, got my master's in education and my master's in Montessori.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Okay, there's the 3.
Yes,
Great.
yeah. So actually a story behind my last degree. When I was finishing up, I was pregnant with my second one, and I had to take my finals a week after he was born. So still remember that my husband has to stand outside my classroom, and in between I went and nursed him, and
Oh my
it
God.
was challenging, but I was motivated to finish it. So
You are such a rock star mom. You found the perfect balance, looks like, between being a mom and motherhood, a new mom, and still being so determined to finish your master's and, to accomplish that. So that's great. Tell me about a little bit about, so I heard that you have started like learning centers, Montessori centers in the Twin Cities with the help of these degrees and your prior experience in this field. So tell us a little bit about that. How did that come about?
So I worked in a Montessori school for about 10 years and just gained my experience on how to teach basically, and how to take care of the parents and how to take care of the children, and had my vision on how to do things, what I wanted in a classroom, what I wanted in a center. So always had my vision, and with my degrees, jumped in and just started my first Lighthouse Learning Academy in Elk River. After a couple of years, again, I can't just stop there, and told my husband I wanted another one. So
This time, not another baby, but another baby in the form of another center, right?
Yes. So we went ahead and got another one and started another one in Zimmerman, and it has been just a blessing. Both my centers have been just a blessing, and they keep me busy, but I have learned a lot from that.
Oh, that's wonderful. And I'll get back to a little bit about that learning. But I also know that you were the cultural chair in Gita Ashram for nearly 7 years.
Yes.
Wow, that's amazing. Can you tell us a little bit about what that experience taught you, or how enriching was that in your life?
Yes, definitely. So about 8, 9 years ago now, I started this Diwali program. I'm sure all of you have heard. And I was asked to be the culture chair. Took that opportunity, and it was around the same time when I took over schools too. So I was a little anxious about it, but again, went in that field and just learned a lot from that experience, that how to manage the uniqueness of different people. And I always tell my staff this too, that you know what, you all bring uniqueness to our center. And for me to learn that, you know what, you have to learn how to go around it. Like one person might have one good quality and the other person might have the other one, how to get the best out of all the
Mm,
qualities. So um, really, I mean, I feel for my success in my centers, I give a lot of credit to that leading role that I
wow.
played with the Gita Ashram. Yes.
So looks like you were able to apply a lot of learnings from that exposure to your current role. And can you remind me or remind our audiences how many people are you currently employing in your centers, in both your centers, and what is the demographic of that? And also tell us that during this particular Corona lockdown time, how are you facing into it as a business owner with your learning centers?
Yep. I have about 35 to 40 employees, all women, and
Great.
lucky,
All
yeah.
women employees. You go, girl, Sapna. That's great.
Yeah, so um, lucky to have all of them. I mean, like I said before too, they all bring some uniqueness to our center. Um, with this corona, you know, a lot of our teachers have been just very helpful, and they have been uh, they have stuck out and said that, you know what, we want to help you and we want to be there. And we have been open the full time,
As an essential service.
as an essential worker. So all the parents thank us on daily basis that we are open. And uh, we have about 70-75% of the children still coming to us. It went down just a little bit, but now we are rolling back again. And it's, yeah, it's just amazing. It's just amazing. And uh,
So thankfully, you have not had to let go of any of your
no.
staff or anything like that. Everything kind of balanced out nicely given this time period.
Yes, we had couple of staff that wanted to just stay home for a little bit, and we gave them the option that, you know what, that is fine, and whenever you're ready you can come back. So those staff are starting to come back next week too. So we
Oh,
didn't
great.
let go of anyone. It was all, I mean, it was just blessing in disguise, and we have been thankful.
That's wonderful, Sapna. Staying on the same topic of, coronavirus and this particular time, I think I got introduced to you through all the great work that you and a team of individuals are doing as part of the PPE, stitching masks and everything. But I know that you were instrumental and pivotal in this whole movement. So can you share your personal story as to how this all started?
Yes, definitely. So I still remember my husband heard on the news that some hospitals were asking for masks, and he told me about it, and I just got super excited.
This was in late February, right?
Yes, it was in February. It was the first time they started asking, and I think at that point, no one was sure that if how it was going to go with cloth masks. And I just love the idea, and I'm like, you know what, this is my way of giving back. So went to Joint Fabrics, bought a lot of materials, came home, watched the videos, and just started sewing, and haven't stopped since. So our team was just one or two swords at that time, and now we are up to 70-75 people.
Wow.
Yeah, and
And it started with number one, Sapna, and you were that number one. That's
yeah,
amazing. So
yes,
like, yeah, so then just word spread and you kind of reached out and, one person reached out to the other person and then just like,
yeah.
everybody joined in.
Yes, it was just like I always call it, it was we started the fire. And now the fire is spreading all over, and so many people are benefiting from it. I mean, we get messages from the hospitals, from nursing homes, from other places, fire department, that how good we are doing and how thankful they are of our mask and all the things that we are providing. And it's not just my effort, it's the team effort that everyone
Absolutely.
is pitching into this effort.
That's so wonderful to hear. So, before we wrap up, Sapna, what is an advice or how can others help? Maybe there are viewers who are watching this and they want to partner with you, or are there avenues or channels in which they could help? And also, what kind of advice would you share with them, just given your personal journey, not just in the last 2 months, but, as a business mom, entrepreneur, what advice would you share with women in this regard?
Yes. The one thing I would say that, you know what, if you have set your mind to do something, do it. Do it. Your way will open up, your path will open up, but you have to be motivated that, you know what, this is something I want to achieve. Even with my degrees, I mean, it was a very challenging time at that time because my husband was traveling full time. I had a three-year-old with me. I had a full-time job, but I was motivated that, you know what, this is something I want to do it for myself. So I would say stick to it. Just the path will open up for you. So that's one thing. And just spread kindness. And I do believe in karma. If you spread kindness, the kindness will come back to you. So with this, if anyone wants to help in any way, even if they don't know how to sew, you know what, reach out to me, reach out to our team. We will find you ways you can help.
That's so wonderful. It sounds like you stuck to your conviction, to your belief. You were highly motivated, and with a lot of hard work and passion, you accomplished whatever you set out to do. And, that is your advice to others. And yes, anyone watching this, if you don't know who Sapna Puri is, well, now you do. And please do reach out to her if there is any way, shape, or form in which you can contribute, help out, or even get to know her as a friend. She's a wonderful person to talk to. She's a very inspiring woman, and I encourage you to get to know her. So thank you so much, Sapna, for taking this time out and talking to me and sharing your journey and sharing some valuable pieces of advice with, particularly with our women audiences, but this is for everyone. So please keep up the great work that you're doing. Be that inspiration to others, and I wish you all the very best.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
All right. Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye.